Welcome back everyone to the second video, and this time we're going into premium format. So, Gear Chronicle Premium is just as non-existent in premium as it is in standard meta right now, but we don't care about this, we're here for Gear Chronicle cards. So let's get into it. For our Forerunner, we are playing a Chrono Z because he can search out stuff for us, grade 1s or grade 3s, if a grade 2 rides on your Vanguard is placed on your Vanguard while he's on the Ragged Circle. Next up, our grade 0 triggers. We play 9 crits in total, 4 of them the Fighter Collection one and the other one just 15Ks. No ZTB triggers for crits. We just really want the 10k power or defense and 15k guard. That's just way too valuable to not play. Next up, we're playing 4 Zodiac Time Beast heal. Zodiac Time Beast because we can search them out with Cruising Dragon. Also, they can counter charge or soul charge if you want, and most of the time you're just G-guarding with them anyway, so the shield doesn't matter. The power though, it's kind of sad that it's only 5k, but therefore that it has a heal effect and it also has a ZTB tag, so we are fine with that. We're playing 1, 2, and 3 draw PGs because we're playing 1 Archer in the main deck. Yeah, just 3 draw PGs so we can make space for other grade 1s. So, and we get to them right now. We play 4 Merry Block Dragon so we can get the combo started with our Metal Party Dragon. Just had to read that name there real quick. Yeah, just to get the combo going. Also, we can bind him as a grade 3 in the drop zone if we want to strike with that and don't have anything else, which is nice. For Transit Dragon, we need the soul, we need the hand. He's the perfect guy for that. Also, searchable on first ride. Really, really nice. Only 3 Stride Fighter in this list because I prefer other grade 1s over him right now. Also, he's searchable with Chrono Dragon Z, and Chrono Jet Dragon Z is also searchable with Chrono Dragon Z. Now I have it. Still really good. We never use him for striding. We just use him to search out some grade 3 Zodiac Time Beast and ditch not Chrono Jet Dragon Zodiac Time Beast card. To Lishma, I put her in to get a bit more early game because she can call V cards in the early game. It's the only V card we play in the whole list apart from PGs. And in the late game, she's also really good. Yeah, and I really want a time leap in this deck. It's pretty nice. There are definitely other options in this deck, but I prefer Lishma just for the combo potential. Next up, there's Steam Tamer Archer, the 1 PG we play in the main deck, and the reason we just play Zodiac Time Beast heals. Now I have it. Yeah, just get her out of a drop zone, search her with Cruising Dragon. Pretty nice. Next up, grade 2s. Metal Party Dragon, so he can be comboed with Merry Block Dragon. Yeah, that's pretty much it. 10k base as a non-V card, also pretty nice. Also Zodiac Time Beast, which can be ridden on Chrono Dragon Z. While he's on field, obviously. So, yeah. 4 Cruising Dragons. This is the Zodiac Time Beast deck, so we will see a lot of Zodiac Time Beast. He searches out heal triggers and RPGs, or if you don't hit either of them, the best next best thing, I guess. Also, he's 11k, which means if you're on first ride, use Metapulsar, he's at 12k on his own, so he gets our extra clans and protect clans. Yeah, pretty nice. Let me put this out here. Next up, 3 Pulsar Tamer Igigi. He's just a plus 10k when something is called from not the hand and it has a ZTB tag, so he's 19 on his own. 21 with 2 Metapulsars, which means 27 with a boost, or just, yeah, 27 with a boost, and 28 if you have 2 Metapulsars. ponies out of the G zone, so he gets our magic numbers. That's nice. So you get the theme on the deck here. I explained after this card. This card is the only V card we play in the whole deck apart from PGs, but I don't count them. He says if he attacks counter +1, he gets +5k for every open G zone, every grade your Vanguard has. I excuse myself. And which means he's always 29 because we're always on stride if it's our turn. And then he binds himself. The binding is unnecessary, but it's the effect text, so yeah. So the theme in this deck here. This deck used to play Metapulsar Phoenix and Spear Unicorn, but these were all little poke attacks with like 11, maybe 12, but mostly 11. We can't do that anymore because 12k and 13k Vanguards are the norm now. So I just try to make a build with a lot of crits as you saw and just really big numbers and try to stomp over the opponent. Next up, our grade 3s. 4 Chronojet Dragon Z. Main grade 3, best grade 3 Zodiac Time Beast has at the moment. Sadly, the new Chronojet Dragon will not be a Zodiac Time Beast, so I will come up with a time leap list to make him work. I promise. Other than that, you can stride pretty much for free, set up your bind zone for Merry Block Dragon and Metal Party Dragon. Also plus on the field and minus your opponent just for Soul Blast. Such a nice card. Sadly now Force Marker. We're too cool for that. We are gear. Last 2 grade 3s. This is just big, you know, and this counter charges if you want. You can play 2 of these, but I like to have my counter blast charged. So I have this in just in case. To get the 1 counter blast in for Metal Party Dragon. Put it out of the deck with Chronojet Dragon Z. Counter charge. Get a bit of power. That's nice. Last up. We're premium, so we got a G zone. Wait. We got a G zone. Okay. 2 Metapulsar Pegasus. He doesn't have to flip himself, but why not have a 10 plus 1k if it's available and plus 2k if both are open in your G zone. So yeah, this is always your first right. Always. Searches out stuff, sets up your field, sets up your hand, means gives you soul because you can get transit dragons. Next up, 2 gear next. One of the 2 second strides you can go into. If your field is blocked or your regards are meh, or you have a lot of, well, you don't have a lot of ZTB triggers anymore, but if you have a lot of unnecessary stuff in your hand, you can just use it, put it back, restand, hit again for very big numbers and drive checks. So yeah, really nice card. If we don't want to go into gear next, there is always Gear Groovy plus History Break Dragon. Gear Groovy is just in this deck, so you can copy History Break Dragon. There's no other Gear Dragon in the deck that fulfills the conditions for Gear Groovy. But my idea here is, if I don't want to go into gear next for whatever reason, I want to go into this guy. But he's not a Zodiac Time Beast, but he is. And I always want to have Heavy Charge on latest by 3rd stride. So yeah, that's the reason. Also, a lot of open G zone for Uluru and Vox. Just be careful with your soul, that's why you play 4 transit dragons. So yeah, as I said, 1 heritage just for the extra turn. Most lethal stride in the deck, leading out of a window here. But I guess so, just so the 2 extra turns, it's really nice. 1 Progenitor Dragon, 1 Zeroth Dragon, 2 Nation Strides. I don't really go into either of them at this time of the matter right now. This one wants you to Nation Stride normally, so you use a 2nd Chronojet Dragon, but Chronojet just wants to bind stuff. Mary Block also wants you to bind stuff, so we don't really go into him. Also, his effect is kind of for gear. But if you really need to saw and if you really want to destroy your opponent fields, I mean, feel free to go into it and just stride for free, even though you don't even want to stride for 3 in this deck. Dust. He used to be so good. When V triggers happened, when opponent were allowed to guard with everything, no matter what grade they are. No, well, he looks pretty cool. G-Guardians. 2 G-Guardians Ilishu? Yeah. Yes, Zodiac Time Beast G-Guardian. You know what that means. That means Heritage can come out second stride. 1 Rafana, cheap 10k, plus 10k G-Guardian. Put something back into your deck you really want into your deck, like for example this guy, and just get 10k shield. Search out for this Fighters Collection Grade 0 crit, so you always get a +1 out of it. Waterloo, you always flip her with Alluru, because the second time you G-Guard, you always have 2 Zodiac Time Beasts out for Heritage. Really big G-Guard, also works really great with Gear Groovy. And last cards, 2 hetero round dragons to disrupt your opponent combos and annoy them to hell. He might be the reason I consider to play the Dreaming Gear Cat. So against Exoclans like Ethel, or if you survive them, you can use him to set up 10k onto your Vanguard. And then Rafana gets better res yet, because you can search out the Tappy Cat, the Grade 0. Dreaming Cat, I mean, not Tappy Cat. Search out, do this. But then you need 2 G-Guardians, which are not going to the ZTB-Guardians. So yeah, we can think about it. Will be way better in Timely deck, but it's still a really good card. You can disrupt so much onto the field and you don't even care where it is. You just put it away and hope your opponent doesn't get it again. Over, yeah, the humanity. All right, so yeah, this is the premium deck for Chronicle. ZTB style. I'll try to make a timely one, but the timely one right now is so bad that it's not really fun to play, even though it's very nostalgic. But yeah, Melon doesn't do shit against 12k and 13k Vanguards. So yeah, I will do other deck profiles than Gear, maybe Touchy, maybe Bermuda when it comes out, like just meta decks, so you're up to date with the meta if you don't follow Twitter deck profiles and stuff. So yeah, see you in the next video, and thank you for bearing my broken English with me. See you around. Bye.